All right, welcome back to KOTOR. So we're going to the Polar Plateau, which is going to leave us with just a mess of dialogue. It's gonna be one of those episodes. Okay, so one other thing we should check. We should be good here on our gear. None of this should really matter. If we duel people, that could be a thing. That is a side quest that's coming up, so maybe we want to clear out a few little other pieces here that could be better served by having them available to us if we end up brawling. AP light, which I can't use, right? Medium. That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. And then party. I don't think it matters who we have going forward necessarily, but we might as well take a look. Okay, you're not equipped. Okay, so he might actually need to be equipped because he might be in our party when we fight HK. One through 12, 4 to 15. Is this the thing I was upgrading? I think so. Yeah, maybe we should go take a peek at a workbench here. Workbench is in this room. Okay, yeah, so the disruptor, and then none of this other shit's upgraded. Okay. So we'll have him use that, I guess. Then yeah. I wanted to keep leveling him up, I think. So I think we're good there. I'm gonna go ahead and put a... Oh, I do not have enough remaining 0. I can read. Never mind. Sneak attack, dual wield. Actually, if it's not combat useful, we should just not have it equipped, because it doesn't really matter. Whatever. Doesn't achieve anything at all to have that. Okay. Old shuttle doesn't have hyperdrive and get you out of the restoration zone. Take the shuttle to the shielded mesa. Very whimsical. Both the soundtrack and the frog dog.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. You've likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The Bay Control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the shield network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me.
It's a fucking mystical ass plateau. It's not a regular plateau.
You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences. Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications.
I'm sure.
A necessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Destroying one of you is easy. Wiping out 3 of you might cause me to break a sweat. Alright. We might want to... These are presumably floating mines. We may need to deal with these sooner rather than later.
Just say the word.
No, don't run in, you fucking dodo. Stop! Oh, maybe you do need to run in a little bit.
Let us end this.
Random thing we need to check. The HK items. I don't know if we know what we have. I think I had a vocabulator. I don't even know. I don't know if we've gotten one. We had like I think a vocabulator that we put in HK on the ship. Because I believe some of these are randomized. Presumably would be here. But since there's nothing here, I'm guessing we don't currently have one.
Systems failing, Master.
Okay, control cluster, good. And a whole bunch of other things. Impact armor 3, very cool. Okay. Interesting, so... Unity grid, 110 point shield, crazy. Defense barrier, it's only 60. Parabolic guides, reflex 2 dex, upgrade, pretty sick. Motivator 1 dex 2 defense, pretty good. 4 repair, lockout. Reference database, TAC mod 2 versus droid. Motion tracker. Fighting upgrade. Attack 3. Defense 2. That's sick as fuck too. We got some good ass droid upgrades. So 7 and 6. I mean, obviously Agrinium is what we mostly want. Okay, cool. Oh, does armor include... Yeah, that would be all like little... Yeah, like visors and stuff. Okay. Mildred looks like he was knocked unconscious by the explosion. If you find refuge, you should recover in time. There's nothing else we can do here. I believe we're just going in a little entrance or whatever. Oh yeah, I guess I level up, huh? We are level 12, so we can take the level up here. I could look at level, list rewards and evaluate whether or not that's the thing that I need to consider, but I think we'll just go for this. I feel like awareness is fine. For now. I think we'll do this. Contention. Which doesn't actually show here. Guess we'll take stasis? Plus against Jedi, minus blast or deflect. Force point regen and force damage. Okay. What'd I touch? They just have a different, exit?
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
So, most of the dialogue here, in this early part, doesn't seem to be consequential to too much of anything beyond gaining light or dark side points. I feel like there was something vaguely relevant here with with this though, but I read too much other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not giving up my weapons.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people come to no harm.
Very well. I did not come here to do battle anyway.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten.
Quotation
If he
marks.
is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible.
Ouch.
Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can...
Intrigue.
You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how
God
you
damn.
became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scow like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Dajaric can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
A very intriguing conversation. Very mysterious. Some really fun dialogue in there, too.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
I think... Yeah. So... I don't know if some of these dialogue options are repeatable things that come back to later and some aren't. Anyway, tell me what you've done with my friends first. We're definitely going to be, we're not going to treat our companions as employees. They are our friends, even when we're on the dark side. They're going to be our disciples, our acolytes. Tell me what you've done with my friends.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained.
Also, that's free light side
I
points.
find it unusual
Before we get to
that
Nar
you're
Shaddaa.
traveling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
Yeah, okay. So the first two dialogue options go away, and then these ones stay and get shifted in their numeric positions. It's not my intention to come here or see you again.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Plenty of options. Um... So this would be referring to our backstory, conceptually. When we were a Jedi, I think we would go with a light side option here. I could not stand by and allow innocents to die in the Outer Rim.
So you said, so long ago. I didn't believe it then, and I don't believe it now. You sought adventure. You hungered for battle. You could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
I also recall you wished me imprisoned, or worse.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I had kept it, so I would never forget.
Okay, so it is double-bladed. Like, I think we talked about this earlier. We set this in the dialogue option. Kept it. More like stole it.
I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Insult to the Order? You insult me by carrying it.
Then you misunderstand its meaning while it is in my possession, and what it now represents. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
So this is light side, this is dark side points. The other ones, I guess, are just neutral. We could just go with kind of what feels right for the character. Honestly, I kind of feel the dark side one. The Council was weak and ruled by fear.
And you were ruled by hate, aggression. That is not the way of a Jedi.
And the Council's way was to meet aggression with surrender. I'd take my choice any day.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war. And it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Do any of these matter? No, not really. Revan and Malak turned on you, not I.
Without you and the other fallen Jedi to support them, to feed their lust for war, Revan and Malak's crusade would have been over before it began.
You know nothing of what drove me, or Revan.
I know you betrayed the Jedi teachings. All that you had been taught you threw at your feet, crushed them beneath your heel. The Jedi teachings require we examine our actions. Acting without reflection is not our way.
Hesitation and passivity are also strong emotions, ones we should guard against.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
If we had not fought, the Republic would have fallen. That's a simple fact.
A physical victory, perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
In the triumph of pacifism, surrender.
Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory, or the only loss.
Your words would have rung hollow if the Mandalorians had crushed the Republic and conquered the galaxy.
You do not know...
The Mandalorians had won, would the Jedi have fought them, or simply have meditated on what to do?
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
Your anger, is it because you'd secretly wish you had the strength to follow me to war?
What? What do you mean?
I could see it in you. You wanted to fight by my side, but you were too scared to defy the Council.
You're wrong, just as you were when you defied the Council. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
I'm looking for my ship so I can leave this place.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
I need to see my episode timer here. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Episode timer has been found. Okay. We can put this back down here. The Paragus. Interesting. Okay, so this is a lie because, I guess, because I destroyed the asteroids. Paragus' destruction was necessary.
Necessary? The destruction of Paragus was necessary? You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
I know it put Telos in jeopardy, but I had no choice.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet, and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
What do you mean?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
Huh, that's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian Wars.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
My crime. The Sith destroyed Paragus, not me.
The Sith? What do you mean?
The Sith have returned, and they're hunting all Jedi.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me, where did you encounter them?
The Sith came for me on Paragus to kill me.
Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
The fools thought me a Jedi.
You? If they thought you a Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
If so, then I offer my help. You'll need it.
You offer your aid? After turning your back on me? On the Council? The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
The Sith have numbers on their side. You need all the allies you can get, Jedi or not.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there we can call a council and see what can be done.
I will see what I can do.
Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us. Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Alright. It's the first big chunk of dialogue done, at least. There's some more stuff, but that's kind of the main bit. Her meditation chamber. Okay, net of light side points overall. Fun. Vices. The goth baddie has appeared.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die. Yes, this
Good introduction to Nihilus too.
Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Action menu up. Okay. Great. Action menu it is. That's definitely the only thing that's up is the action menu. Okay, we are here. This is the meeting chamber and the meditation chamber, presumably. Let's save immediately. I think there's a few things we need to make sure we do properly in sequence. Mostly like a dialogue unlock for Atten. And I'm not entirely sure if I've... One, I'm not sure if I've ever seen this dialogue unlock, which is interesting. Two, I'm not entirely sure exactly where it is. Cold to the touch. No conventional means of opening it. Yeah. That seems totally on the up and up. That's not a weird thing for a Jedi to hang out in at all. Yep. The room full of ominous red stuff that's cold to the touch. That's not weird.
Why have you approached me?
I'm searching for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages.
So they are prisoners.
They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent, exile. Atris cautioned us against your tactics, fearing that your allies would create a distraction. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to.
Who, Atten?
He has had some Ichani training. He masks it well, but when you are in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well.
Where would he have gotten that training?
I do not know. The Ichani forms are known to be taught to military special forces throughout the galaxy. If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask him. It would be wise to know those you travel with.
Where's the Ebon Hawk?
Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place, and permission to return if you remain in her service.
Okay, so I'm looking for a fight as a relevant thing too, I think. I had some other questions for you.
You may ask.
I want to know about this place.
This was once a mighty irrigation center for Telos. It survived the orbital bombardment of the Sith, though the inhabitants did not. Ancient irrigation channels still lie beneath the surface of Telos, waiting to be used again for the reconstruction efforts, controlled from this facility.
Why is Atris here, though?
Shortly before the destruction of Dantooine by the forces of the traitor Jedi Malak, Atris had many Jedi artifacts and knowledge transported here secretly.
Why here?
Even the Sith prefer live prey to scavenging a corpse. She thought that a world already savaged by the Sith would not prove a target a second time.
That's
It was
fair.
a place where the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi could be kept safely if the Sith could not be turned aside.
How did Atris know Dantooine would be destroyed?
The Jedi Council sensed it. Master Vrook, Master Vandar, but it was too late to do much except make arrangements for evacuation. It was a dark day for the Order. Many on Dantooine did not survive, Jedi or not. Atris would not speak for many days after the attack, and we feared our mistress was lost to us. In time, she regained her voice and her strength. She brought the artifacts and the teachings of the Jedi here and has kept them safe.
Artifacts?
Yes, many relics from Dantooine, some which predate even the destruction of Ossus. She was not able to save all, but she saved enough. She was able to bring them here before the Academy's destruction. It was a fortunate thing. She was not able to save everything.
What's Ossus?
Ossus was once the home of much of the Jedi teaching and knowledge. It was destroyed over 40 years ago by the Sith, during the time of Exar Kun. Fortunately, a few relics and artifacts were saved before Ossus was destroyed, but many were not.
This has been moving from world to world to world. Less than a century, and they gotta find a new planet. I'd like to see some of this Jedi knowledge.
Viewing the relics is not allowed without Atris's permission.
Atris has allowed me to walk freely here. Surely that implies trust.
There is truth in what you say, yet many such artifacts are sealed away in Atris's chambers. But if you wish to see a few of them, Speak to the last of the handmaidens. She has seen some of these objects and has an interest in such things.
Last of the handmaidens.
Yes, she should be in the training chamber to the north and west of here. She constantly seeks to improve herself so that she may no longer be ranked last among us.
Why is she ranked last?
Because she is easily distracted by matters that do not concern her or her duty. Such distractions weaken her, and she knows this.
Distractions such as...
I will not speak of them. Ask her yourself, if it matters to you.
I will go seek her out now, then. Okay. So let's save again, since we got that dialogue we needed. So there's a fighting thing here.
You have returned. Why?
I'm looking for a fight.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
Could use a good sparring match.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of
I think we can do this with the companions as backup. We might not win this.
Before we begin, are you familiar with the Chani traditions?
No.
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the training mat during the battle. If they do, you will lose. Also, this is not a fight to the death. Restrain your instincts when we fight, and we shall do the same.
I understand. Stay in the mat, no armor, no striking to kill.
The fight will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. If you do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
If you're ready, so am I.
Then let us begin.
Can I change my equipment still? I probably want that. Attack mod 1. I might want the critical hit immunity. Guess we'll just go in for some regular hits. We're taking a big hit there. We're losing pretty firmly. Okay, it might be time to maybe get a little more desperate. Maybe we can get some stuns. I think we're going to lose pretty firmly.
You have fallen.
I'll be going now. We have to beat 5 of these fights. It's gonna be really rough. I think we'll leave this for today. We'll come back to this another time. Turbo lift. Maybe that's the surface. Prison is over there. Handmaiden quarters there. Chani shield. I wonder if we can pre-buff with force powers. Also, would any of our forms make a difference? Because these are plus against Jedi. Can we see the exact effect of this? Yeah. Attack modifier +3 only if target is wielding a lightsaber. Damage +3, blast bolt deflection, saves versus force powers. This should still be better. Damage +3 versus attack +1. It didn't seem like hitting was our problem. It seemed like damage was our problem. Oh, that's the prison. T3. Bereep dereep. I think there's points here. Let's find this. Shit, where is it? Okay. There. Behavior core. They didn't mind wipe you, did they? Look, I'm just glad I found you. Hold on, what information are you talking about? Why would she want what's in your memory core? Okay, voice is wearing down. I can't do that voice anymore. You can fill me in later. Let me get you out of here first. So I guess we get him back first in this order. We'll see you at the Ebon Hawk. Alright. Influence gain, that's the important thing. It's our ship! Yay! I suppose this probably goes to the ship. Well, that might be as far as we can go here. Yeah, so nothing else to find here. Okay, I'm gonna go not grabbing stuff from prison, I guess. Do we think there's anything I can do to help myself win an unarmed fight? These are just weapons. Yeah, because I can't wear armor, which means the armor mods don't matter. I can't use weapons, which means those don't matter. So I need, like, gloves that give me unarmed damage or something. Alright, well, I think we can leave it here. We can continue from here next time on KOTOR 2.